wanted to put together some instructions for the basics on changing and building your blog to create the e-portfolio with all the different pages and how to get into the back end. And so here's my practice blog. I'm just calling it another blog test. And so first thing I'm going to do is show you how to change that in itself. Let's go to the back. Once you hover, then you'll go to dashboard. And once this part is open, this is all the settings that you can go in and make changes to your blog, and I'm going to show you each of the parts. Under appearances, this is where you can change the theme, widgets, theme options. You can change out the header, the background. Some of those other things I don't use because, like for instance, this was an upgrade that costs money. But we're going to go straight to settings and then general to make a change in the name of the blog. Let's put that. And then here's the chance to put that little byline, or they call it the tagline. Okay, so that's what I've come up with. And then save changes. And we're going to go take a look at it. And to look, we're just going to go back up here. And there's the changes. We've changed this title and we've changed this title. Okay, the next thing I'd like to show you is how to change these different headers, which are called pages in here. Under dashboard, we're going to click on dashboard just because I'm going to take you to the same place every time. And we're going to go to pages. I could just go to pages and then add new, or all pages, or copy a page, but I'm just going to make sure I go to a place where you can always know how to get there. Now, we could just leave this and edit it to be a different topic, so let's just call this one of the 6 QSIN areas, so let's call it informatics. And so we're going to change what's here. And remember to click update. So it will say publish the first time you've created something, and if you're just editing something, then it will say update. And again, let's go back and look. This one that was about to informatics. Let's go and make some new ones. Pages, and we're going to put add new. Okay, and I happen to remember that another area that you'll have to have as a page is safety. And then hit publish. You can see first time out I'm going to be hitting publish. Okay, so you get the gist of that. Well, we're going to go and add a link. I'm going to help you switch out some things that are over here in the sidebar, because one of those is going to tell us what the other pages need to be. So we're going to go to dashboard, and then we're going to go to appearance, and then widgets. Widgets are the place we need to go to switch out some of those things that are automatically given to you on the sidebar. And here's what they have, but we don't want search. That's not something we need. You might want to have that on there for your purposes at a later date, but for now, let's just populate it with the things that we need. So we're just drag and dropping those back into this area. We want to add links back here, and we want to add pages. So let's just leave it as it is and click save. Pages, okay, we're going to add that in. Sidebar that are easy to get to, this is how you customize that for yourself. Alright, so let's click, we're going to title pages topics, I guess we'll say, and save. And so let's go back and look at how that's changed. Okay, we've got pages and blog roll. Now, we've got over here the default blog roll or links that WordPress has already given you, so let's go and customize that. Going back into dashboard, now we're going to go over to links, because now we have activated links over on the sidebar. You can see here these are all the ones that they have provided you, but those are nice and all, but they're not really very helpful. And our bulk action is we're going to delete all of those and then apply. Okay, so we're going to add a link. We're actually going to change this link right here, but first we have to go get the URL address. So click on new, and then click and then type in QSIN. and it's going to automatically bring up the particular web page that we need for dressing up your e-portfolio. I'd like for you to be on this particular page. So you click on Quality and Safety Competencies, and you can see here are the 6 areas of quality and safety competencies. And these are each going to be one of your pages in your e-portfolio. You can see we've already listed 2 of them. But staying right here on this page, I'd like for you to cut and paste this link. So Control-C, and then go back to your WordPress, and then you're going to go Edit. And we're going to change this. We're going to change this to say QSend link or website, whichever you prefer. And then down here, this is where you're going to paste that particular ULR address. And so then we're going to hit Update Link. And that's been saved, okay? We will then go back and check it out. Now here is our link right here that we just made. The blog roll is the WordPress's name for links. So once you click on QSend, then you've pulled up this particular page. So now we know what are the other page topics. So let's go ahead and remember that. Quality improvement, click the back arrow. So let's go to New Page. And we remember it was quality improvement. Another one of those was patient-centered care. Let's just make sure. Patient-centered care, there was one of them. Okay, and publish. I think you get it now. So each one of those 6 areas in here will need to be one of your pages. Okay, and the other pages that you'll need to add to prepare your e-portfolio properly are our village on any of the... Okay, so that's what you're going to put in there when you have done that little reading on your own. So what do we have now? We have the shell ready, well, almost with all the others, and we have the side ready to go. And what we also need to fix is this blog number 1. So you can either go into Nurses Are Awesome and then New Post, which is what you've been doing, or you can just go right down here to Edit. So I'm going to refer you to how to now fill in your e-portfolio. And this is looking at our class notes from July 17th, which is the day we started looking this over. And here are all the e-portfolio instructions and what to do and what we did in class and what I'm showing you right now. So here are the 6 topics that we just worked on. The 3 other pages, one for sure you need is our villages. And these are both optional. The vitae could be just a list of all the experiences that you've had in your educational experience. It's a bit like a resume, or an archive where you could put any other notes from the class, things that you may want to preserve regarding nursing. And to contain the main blog, what does QSend do for chronic care? So that's sort of a big question. You're supposed to post about 100 words there. And then the reflection in each of these 6 areas right here is to be about the QSend areas to address Lavinia Dock's article and be in context with Lavinia Dock and talk about her strengths and weaknesses in each of those areas. And the number 3 is the one that I told you about before. So let's go and put here. Main post blog this is going to be your answer. About 100 words. And up here you're going to put main blog or whatever you want to name it. You can name it something a lot fancier than that. So then I'm going to put update, and now you look to have about everything that you need to make your blog complete, except for adding those others. Now there's another chance that you might want to dress this up, so I'm going to show you a couple other things that could make it a little bit more fun for you if you're a creative type person. If you go to themes, and you can see the one I've selected, and it's free, is the Forever, and that's the format that you're getting. And you are welcome to add your own picture right here, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. But maybe you don't like that theme, and you're welcome to try a different theme. You will just notice that each theme has its standard settings, and you get either a clean background or you get a color background, and you might notice that you get pages at the top or you don't have pages at the top. So for instance, this one right here doesn't have any of those pages at the top, but this one does. So if you chose linen, then it will give you a different look, but this one you have to buy, so maybe not the best one. Maybe you want something that has a different kind of a feel, such as this one. We can just try it on, or we can try this one on. This has a whole different look, so let's just show you what it is to just make a quick change like that, to dress it up different with different colors. So here's now how it looks compared to how it was before. You can see it brought over all the changes you made, and you can continue to build on it and add to it. Now you could also go in and add a picture, so let's show you that. Appearance, and then you want to put header, and here's where it's going to ask you to browse for some things. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this, even though I know it's not going to fit very good. You're going to see what the problems can be. So I'm going to click upload, and it's going to place it and allow me to make some adjustments, and I'm pretty sure that it won't be the right shape to fit in what we've got. So, okay, so this is the shape that it's going to take. Okay, so it's going to be like that. I'll show you how it's going to look in your, so that's how it's fitting in there. It's an interesting design, but you can see the quality of the picture is not very good. But that's how you can dress it up. Okay, so instead I chose a picture and it tiled it. And I now have the ability to change that. We can have note, repeat it. You could have put it in the center or right, or tile like it was, or tile horizontally. Okay, so now we have something completely different. However, you can see that it's making these words really disappear. So probably not the best design choice, but those are all the options that you have in customizing your website, which can make it fun and creative, and that would be your choice. There you have it. I hope that's all the things you need to know to make and design your e-portfolio, to show off everything that you want to Tom, and prepare yourself then for Thursday evening at 6 o'clock when we will have the chance to do a little show and tell and see what you've come up with. Thank you.